TPOB is suing someone in the barbering industry. Yes, that's right. I will cover this more, but first let's focus more on the positive side of barbering and help educate barbers and help them grow and possibly make a better income. For free! I'll keep it straightforward. My goal is to give you the best knowledge without any unnecessary BS. We can break it down into simple steps that get right to the point. This way, you get the information you need quickly and efficiently without any long-winded explanations. Just the essentials to help you out. I'm not about dragging things out like some barbers do, who just want to keep you coming back for more and charging you monthly fees. That's just pure robbery. It's crazy how some barbers try to scam people instead of sharing their knowledge freely. Those with years of experience should be focused on helping others, not milking them dry. The greed in the world has gotten out of hand, and it's time to put a stop to these scams. I'm here to provide real value without the nonsense. Step 1. Whether you're just starting out in barbering or you're more advanced, make sure you get yourself a good setup. Working with bad tools will only slow you down and limit your progress. Sure, we've all seen barbers doing videos with budget clippers, but that's just one video. Try using the same stuff for a month and see how they get on with that. They wouldn't last a day. If you're unsure about what setup to get, check out the pissedoffbarber.com or tpobusa.com for the best quality products at the best prices. Did you know that TPOB is the only clipper brand created by an actual barber? The rest are just business people trying to make a quick buck. TPOB is actually the fastest growing clipper brand in the world right now. There are a lot of new brands popping up that might try to look like other products, but I can assure you the quality won't even come close. Be aware of this, and definitely check out the YouTube videos about clippers going on fire from another big brand. They've had this ongoing issue and never addressed it, which just shows how little they care. So, do your research before you buy anything, and always make sure to keep your switches turned off overnight, especially if you're using those StarCrap products. Even if your favorite brand isn't TPOB, I'd hate to see someone's shop go up in flames because a brand didn't care about selling faulty batteries. So, yeah, that's another tip for you. Tip 2. Always lie about your experience when applying for a job. Even if you've only been cutting hair for a month, make that 8 months. If you have 1 year of experience, just say you've got 2 years. And once you hit 3 years, you can tell barbers and clients you've been cutting for 10 years. This is an unwritten rule in barbering. Trust me, everyone is doing it. This is the kind of stuff they won't teach you at scam college. If they ask you about your old shop, just say it was for an old man who recently kicked the bucket. That's why you can't find any info on the shop or provide a reference. The barbershop owner will totally know you're lying, but hey, he'll respect that you're in the know about the unwritten rules. It'll actually boost your chances of landing that job at your favorite barbershop. Just imagine them thinking, wow, this person really gets it. Plus, it's a funny story to tell later. Just don't let it get too dark. Well, it depends who you're working for. Most barbershop owners have a dark sense of humor, but will try act professional in person or around clients. Don't be fooled by this. Tip 3. If you're gonna rent a chair, make sure you score at least 1 month free. 2 if you can swing it. And if you're not raking in crazy stacks, lowball him to half of what he initially wanted to charge you. You gotta understand that to barbershop owners, you're just a number. They don't actually like you or value you. All they see is dollar signs. So don't get emotionally attached to their fake personality. Remember, it's all an act. And if other barbers start gossiping about staff members, don't fall into that trap. Trust me, that just means they'll be gossiping about you when you're not around. I've played into it before, and even made up some wild rumors to see how far they'd travel. It's good entertainment, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just keep it chill and focus on your hustle. And make sure you listen to this carefully. If there are any girls working at the shop, avoid doing anything you might regret. I know it's tough, but it can get super awkward and even land you in trouble. Even if the girl is flirty, it means she's going to be trouble. So just steer clear of those situations. Keep it drama-free. By now, you're going to have a job with good money. Everyone will think you're a cool, chill guy, and no drama. And all this has taken about 5 minutes to explain, but we are not done yet. I still have some solid advice to give, and also let you know who TPOB is going to be suing. So stay tuned, play the video, Brian.
Oh, crying. I'm really just a dickhead, I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This can't deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. They're the most crying in history. Power potting go show up. The scammer clippers blow up. It's bossy or crying. 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 Bossy or crying.
How good is that song? But before we move on, the TPOB play trimmer will be out in about a week or so with a limited supply, so keep your eyes peeled. This trimmer is going to put a glitch in the barbering world. Now that you're in the barbershop and set up nicely, you're going to want to snag all the clients. Make sure you go that extra mile for them at the start. Like taper their beard and use the cut throat. Don't even charge them for it. It's all about building that relationship, you know? Once they trust you, you can chill a bit and go back to being lazy. This part is really important. Also, don't forget to tag all the local barbers when you post your work. That way, they'll see what you're doing. And who knows, they might offer you a better rate to work at their shop. Then you can pressure your boss to give you a better deal. This is extremely important. Alright, let's keep it real. So, you know how it is. Everyone's hustling in the same spots, trying to get their piece of the pie. It's like a dog-eat-dog world out there, right? But here's the thing. What if you flipped the script and took your skills to a place where nobody else is? Picture this. You roll into a small town, and it's dead quiet when it comes to barbers. You set up shop, and suddenly, you're the kingpin. Folks start talking, and before you know it, they're lining up just to get in your chair. It's like you found this secret stash of cash just waiting for you. I did this myself. I hit up a little town where I was the only barber for miles. The money was flowing, and the tips, off the charts. People were grateful to have someone who could hook them up without all that city chaos. You become the go-to guy, and they treat you like royalty. So if you want to make bank, don't just follow the crowd. Go where the competition ain't, and watch how quickly you become the big fish in a small pond. It's about working smart, not hard. And trust me, it pays off in ways you wouldn't even believe. Well, congratulations! You now have tips that will help you get better and richer in the barbering world. This is what they could teach you, but they want to drag it out and overcomplicate it. Imagine being honest and then letting people come with questions. That would be much more genuine. But no, it won't happen. But it will happen when they are exposed for the scams they are committing. And they will act like I never mentioned any of this. They will pretend they are switching it up and say they have developed a new strategy. A faster one. These scam artists are so predictable. I want to be serious for a moment. We all know I can joke around and I love throwing harmless jabs, but there's a line we can't cross. It's one thing to have a laugh, but some people are taking it way too far, trying to sabotage someone's life and slander their character. If the accusations were true, that's one thing, but to make stuff up with no evidence, that's just sick-minded behavior. So here's the deal. TPOB is going to be suing a certain stinky someone. It's time we shine a light on what this person is really about. We can joke and laugh, but let's not forget that there are serious consequences when people decide to play dirty. This isn't just about defending a reputation. It's about standing up against the kind of nonsense that can ruin lives. We need to hold people accountable for their actions, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So, let's keep the jokes coming, but let's also be clear that there's a time for seriousness, and this is one of those times. It's all about balance, and we're here to make sure the truth comes out. Please comment your opinions on this. And also don't forget to use code TOADLIQUOR on tpobusa.com. If you liked today's episode, please hit the like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.